And I'm back. Alright, let's fix the tree to get us a bit lower. What's his BR7? Okay. If he's BR 7.0, then we're going back to 7.3. There's nowhere you can hide. I mean, there's plenty of places you can hide, actually, but nowhere I won't find you. Eventually. Sometime. In the next 4 millennia. Give or take a century. Hello, Alana James. Hello. Doing good, doing good.
Position. Let's go. Driver ready. Gunner ready.
How is everyone tonight? I've made no secret that I'm a bit crabby, a bit tired. Well, I hit something. And I'm down. I'm gonna go long like that M18. Not as long as the M18, but go off in an odd direction because I don't really have the ability to fight from hull down with this. So coming from an odd angle is a much better option. Gunner again, at least. God, sometimes I wish I could just say, hey, I just want to fix the turret ring right now. Could you just fix nothing but the turret ring, guys? So we can shoot while you fix the rest of the vehicle.
We're good to go.
Thank you, Shilka. What the hell did I knock out? Okay, I'm gonna go around again. Yes, I did see a bunch of them, but Actually, it was a good spot until, yeah. Yeah, repair priority and have it be in a queue rather than just one big long repair till everything's done. Because sometimes I just want to get my gun online. I don't care about the movement. Or sometimes I just want to get my tracks online and I don't want to shoot. Yeah, I was outclassed there. Alright, time for the jumbo. Don't know why that came out so musically. At least the jumbo can sort of fight from hull down. That is one of the problems with the M4 AMX and most of the AMX 13 derivatives. Is that it's very easy to knock out the breach because it's a very large loading system. On the bright side, there's not really much in the turret else for him to hit. Oof, that was a good hit. Oh, I lost my gun barrel. At least I didn't lose anything else. We are going to lose because they did cap the point, but at least we're getting some kills in. Gonna end badly for me. I swear to God, if I successfully repair Yep, this is the hell of being a US Bane, is you constantly end up with the Soviets and the Russians on the same team, and so if you end up with a wall of them having really good heavy tanks and you having like absolute crap because the Americans never really did heavy tanks right. Masters of medium, but never quite did anything else, any other category right. How did that not break his gun barrel? Thank you for the emote, I guess, Eleanor. Not really appropriate at this moment. Come on, fuck his gun barrel up. Yep, that was one of the main issues with American tanks in World War II, was shipping. And that's my last vehicle for the round. Ugh. No problem. I do have a channel in the Discord called Tech Trees that is really meant for it's meant for all things war. It's really all things Warthunder as text. That is one of the reasons. That and the Imperial Japanese Army never quite bought into tanks as a concept. By the time they were convinced that tanks actually were super important and they did actually need to develop them, they were already going toe-to-toe with, okay, max speed 35, max speed 28. They were already going toe-to-toe with the Americans in M3 Lees. No, even in China, where they weren't island hopping, they never quite got convinced of tanks. Even when the few Chinese tank engagements, where the Chinese had armor given to them by the Americans, the Chinese came on top because of better tanks from what they got from the Americans. They figured since they had some early wins against China's pre-American supply tanks, without tanks of their own, that tanks were overrated.
We've been hit.
And BTR. Yes, that was part of the issue, is that they were seeing him as something to support the infantry, not a category in of itself. As I said, early in the invasion of China, before the US got involved and started supplying China, China's tanks were all stuff like Vickers 7 tons and a couple of Renault FTs, like not particularly substantive vehicles. So as they so when infantry formations went toe-to-toe with the Chinese armor formations, goddamn Yag Tiger, the Japanese came out on top because those tanks were just so horribly out of date. Japanese did eventually develop the Chi-To to counter American Lees and even Shermans, and it was a good tank, but like it never saw real service. It was too late, too little, too late. Very, very dangerous, but it's the best effort of me getting the SP I need to spawn in something that isn't a damn fucking APC. Oh, that was close. That was close. We are in point. And the nice two got me. Okay, I think I'm out of vehicles. Yep. I'm all on you now, Among Us. From behind the rocks. Right, I think that's it for the round. Back to hangar. Yeah, there was a lot of misinterpretations about how tanks were supposed to support infantry in World War II. See, Britain and their damn slow-ass infantry tanks that were barely faster than walking. Just gonna have a peek at the Chinese tree. Yeah, the Stuarts, Chaffies. I do want to try this thing. Just because it's silly. Yeah, basically, yeah. Oh, that's probably why I'm seeing more Type 69 2As at the moment. It's on discount. Yep. I do want to play the Fong Kong. Part of me, I almost did the China tree for this giant challenge, and part of me is regretting not doing it because there is some weird funness in this tree. I mean, look at this little thing. Isn't it adorable? It's a mini T-55. I'm too far down the US tree to change now. Like, I mean it when I say I've hit a sunk cost fallacy point in this challenge. That's right, that's what I was going to do. Okay, preview. Armor, protection analysis. Germany, where is the German Sherman? Rank 2 or 4? There's a Sherman. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the German tree to find it, because I know there is a Sherman in here. Sherman? Okay, it clearly wasn't a German Sherman if, then. Let me double check what he said on Discord he got shot by. Could be an Italian Sherman. Yeah, he says German Sherman, but there's none in... I can't seem to find one in the German tree. Anywhere. Ah, it's one of those things. Okay, what would be its closest equivalent so we can test for shot? Okay, what? Okay, German Sherman. I'm going to Google it, find out what model it was. M4A2. Okay, it's an M4A2. We'll preview. In that case, it's probably a rare site. Okay, M4A2. So there's a low possibility point there. 102, 10, 88, 135. That's where it's coming in from. The lower plate. Can hit. Okay, near the corner, the lower plate becomes practically very thin. Yeah, so also the driver's port. Yeah, M61. Let's try it with M61 protection. Yep, there's still places it can go through. And yeah, it is just better, isn't it? There are some very thin places. Very specific places. This is just really bad luck on his part. Okay, I am going to hit the clip button. So I can easily get the clip to post in the Discord to show what's happening. Right, back to battle. God fucking damn, that is a very small target. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if the person running the German Sherman has a hit spot skin on, which is against TOS, but it doesn't stop people from doing it. So if you're unfamiliar with what those are custom skins that are applied to all enemy tanks that will show you exactly where to shoot. They are very much against the rules of the game. But it's kind of hard to prove someone is or is not using them. Oh! Normally I'm on the south side of this map.
Into your vehicle.
That is true.
Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
That is also true. Sometimes in-game physics give you better protection, and sometimes they give you worse, though. Okay, I think I'm going to Bravo because everyone seems to be going to Alpha. And it's about to turn into a kill 'em field. I gotta go! Whee! I missed my M18. Oh, wonderful timing. At least I capped. Okay, seriously, if someone could go capture the C point, that would be lovely. I don't think we're holding on to A. Would have done it myself, but I didn't realize until I'd already spawned up. So I'd already spawned at the point to go to Bravo. Two of his crew now to back away and relocate. That Tiger player is not having a good time. No problem. Thanks for coming along as it is. Alrighty, let's see, where's that tiger? You finally back away? Would have liked to have shot that BTR, but he was moving too fast. Ah, tiger just went down. That was not a pleasant thing to run into suddenly. I don't think we're getting Charlie, so that means it's the alpha shit fight if we want to win. I don't have much experience at fighting an alpha from this angle. It's gonna be a bit of a pickle. Ramadan, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy. Bet you've been looking forward to that all day. And now to sit and be SPAA. That's friendly. I want him from a distance. Give me a firing solution. Give me a practical firing solution. Nope. Oh well. Oh, looks like we are getting Charlie. Well, since I don't think there's any enemy air up, I can have a nice sip of water. aircraft for me to shoot at yet? Oh god, I seem to have completely flipped the script on us again. Right, well, I gotta make things entertaining, so I'm gonna try and push Bravo in an M163. Wreck that barrel. Oh, I got a kill assist. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, Jumbo's available. Sometimes I would like to be on the receiving end of one of my stupid gambits, where I do something like that. Rush a fucking, what was that, a Yag Panther, an elephant? I didn't even really pay attention to what it was. I think it was a Yag Tiger. Yeah, rush a Yag Tiger with a fucking, M163. I'm very curious what that looks like from the other side. We're flipping it in our favor again. This has been a very eventful match, and I have not seen much of it. Where did that even come from? Alright, next round, I guess. Oh. Yeah, we'll go with the M41 and rush Charlie.
Into your vehicle! Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready. Take time. Attack the D-point. Attack the D-point. Attack the D-point. I agree.
Let me drop the RT on Alpha, please. There we go. Doesn't need to be precise, it's just meant to mess them up as they try to push it. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's an up tier. Shot come from? At least I can use my own corpse as like some light cover. I didn't even know he was there for certain. I just fired off. And there's the Vickers Mark 1 again. Okay, maybe we're lucky and he just got a down tier. Oh, S-Tank. Yeah, it's an up tier. Doesn't appear to be a full up tier at least, but it's an up tier of some kind. Nope. And we're about to lose Charlie again. It's a bit dangerous to peek like this, but I need to get eyes in.
We've been hit!
Oh, can't get the eyes in, and there goes my gun bridge. Oh well, could be worse. If I had been HE, I would be dead.
Gun in action!
Let's just dart across since that ATGM just hit whatever shot me earlier. Probably that damn Vickers again. I think we're probably gonna lose.
Target destroyed! Attack the main point!
And the whistle got the whistle got me. Oh,
Attack the B point!
I normally stream to 11, but I may actually call it early tonight, so we'll see, we'll see.
Roger, advancing.
It's very much looking like this is going to be the enemy's victory.
Attention, the designated grid square. Attack the B point!
Yeah, I'm not even trying to do anything that makes sense now. I'm just firing off.
Attack the B point!
Like, we have lost quite handily. Oh, well, that happens. Now, can I see anything to shoot? Oh, I guess I'm blown up by a helicopter. What a wonderful end to this up tier. Actually, you know what? I'm going to call it stream here. Oh, thank you all for everyone who came along. The fuck? YouTube's been a pain. Anyway, thank you all for everyone who came along. We're going to raid out. We'll see who's live for us to raid over on Twitch. Okay. Following. User Kai is also playing Warthunder, so we'll raid into him. Anyway, that was stream, everyone. Thanks you all for coming along. Bye.